Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing an angel, a Christmas angel using Deco Mesh. I want to get started by pulling the top off of this ornament. I'm going to put some glue down and then put the top back on because we all know those tops pop off rather easily, and I want to use zip ties to secure them to my angel. Alright, now I know I need 12 pieces at 10 inches of this Deco Mesh. And I want to start with a straight line, but I am going to cut 10-inch pieces, and I know I need 12 pieces. This is 10-inch Deco Mesh, so 12 pieces at 10 inches. Okay, so I'm going to use my Easy Bow Maker to hold these in place, but basically I'm taking opposite ends of the Deco Mesh, stretching it out, walking my fingers down the middle, and then I'm going to pinch it off and put it in my Easy Bow Maker. So here, I'll show you one more. I'm just going to take the opposite ends of the square piece of Deco Mesh. So if you're looking at the square, you'll take the top left and the bottom right, stretch it out, walk your fingers down the middle, and then put it in your Easy Bow Maker, or you can use a chip clip or a clothespin, anything to kind of clamp it down and keep it together. Now that I have the wings done, I'm going to go in with a zip tie. So I want to make sure that all the wings on the right hand side are in that zip tie, and I'm going to get it started. I'm not going to crank it all the way down. I'm going to use the zip tie to get it out of the Easy Bow Maker. The reason why I do this is because once I have it out, I want to make sure that it's even in the middle and then everything's where I need it to be before I crank that zip tie all the way down. I want them stacked pretty evenly. Now I'm going to trim off this zip tie. So that's the wing part. So now I'm going to get started on the dress part. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to go opposite ends, kind of stretch it out, walk my fingers down the middle, pinch it off, and put it down into my Easy Bow Maker. Now I'm going to zip tie that part off. Make sure it's in the middle. This is where I'm playing with it. I want to make sure that it's even. Now I'm going to go right down the middle of the body part of the Deco Mesh of the angel, and I'm going to zip tie it to the wing part, so the top part. You probably could just hold them all together, maybe separately in chip clips or clothespins or something like that, and just use one zip tie, but I did them in two separate sections. So this is what I have so far. Now I'm going to make the body of the angel. So I'm going about an inch down, and I'm just going to zip tie that Deco Mesh off. So this is what we have so far. Now I'm going to take two tiny zip ties, and I want to place, I'm going to take it through like the top part of the ornament where the hole is, where you would put like a hook or something. And I'm going to take the zip tie through that hole, and I'm going to go through the left side of the Deco Mesh, and I'm going to zip tie it off, and I'm going to do the same thing on the right hand side because I want to make sure it's even. Because if you just do it to one side, it's either going to lean left or lean right. So I used two, one for the left side and one for the right side. This is what I have so far. Now I'm going to make a hook. So basically I'm going to feed the pipe cleaner through one of the zip ties on the back of the angel, twist tie it off, and make a hook. And I'm going to twist tie the pipe cleaners onto itself. This way we have a way of hanging it. Now that I have my hook secure, I'm going to make the halo. I'm going to use a gold pipe cleaner to do this. So basically I'm just making a halo, wrapping the pipe cleaner on itself, and I'm going to make kind of like a stem. So what I want to do is I want to manipulate it to where it looks like the halo is kind of hovering above the ornament, and I'm going to glue the stem part down. Now what I did with the extra bottom half of the pipe cleaner before I glued it down is I kind of went under the hook where we're gonna hang the angel from, and I twist tied it off for extra security. So this is what I have so far. Now I'm gonna work on the bow. I'm using this, I want to say it's 1 inch cream ribbon, and it is wired. So I'm going to do 2 loops on each side. So basically you make a loop, you twist it, go to the other side, make another loop, and I do this 4 times. I'm going to place this into the Easy Bow Maker because I want to add a plaid ribbon to the top. So I'm making a loop, and then I'm going to do 2 loops on each side. So that middle part is just like a round little loop in the middle. So once I had that done, I cut it off, and I wanted to make sure I had extra tails. So I took another piece of that ribbon and I just kind of placed it in the back part of that bow. And I'm just going to zip tie that, or not, yeah, I'm going to zip tie that down the middle of the bow. But before I crank that zip tie all the way down, I'm going to add a pipe cleaner. This way I have a way of attaching it to the angel. So I'm not going to crank it all the way down, just going to get it started and then come in with my pipe cleaner. So here's my pipe cleaner. I'm going to go in through that zip tie, crank the zip tie all the way down, trim that off, and then I'm going to fluff up my bow, get the tails and the loops exactly the way I want them, and I'm going to add it to my angel. I use the pipe cleaners to go around the actual wings of the angel. So what I did was I went 2 of the little stack wings down, and I just went around the angel and twist tied it off in the back. So here I'm going to twist tie it off, trim up the pipe cleaners, and I'm going to tuck the extra pipe cleaners back into the Deco Mesh. So I just kind of went in between the wings to do this. Now I'm going to trim up my bow. I'm just doing slants here. I want to make sure it's where I want it to be. Now I want to do like kind of like the belt of the, or the waist of the angel. So I went in with that same cream colored ribbon and I glued it down, and then I thought, I want to add the plaid ribbon too. So I just took it around the waist of the angel and I tied it off twice on the back part. Here I'm just gonna tie it twice, and it's secure, it's not gonna go anywhere. Trim up those tails. Friends, this is my Deco Mesh Angel. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.